right, welcome back everybody. In case you missed our first video, I'm sitting down with Bennie Pollard. We talked a little bit about career dreams. For this particular one, we're going to talk about employees, educating them.
Right on.
Right? So my very first question for you is, as business owners, there's a really big struggle when it comes to the standards or expectations for the employees, right? So as business owners, how do we kind of determine what those expectations should be?
First, we have to figure out what our particular wants and needs and goals are as the salon owner. And then we can simply work backwards. And what I mean by that is the desired revenue, desired profitability, and do the math working backwards, and that will set what some of your expectations should be. And expectations can be murky too. Expectations on productivity per hour, expectations on dialogue and delivery, expectations on dress code, etc. Once I understand what the end result is, I can work backwards and design it on a daily, if not hourly, and sometimes even by minute, if we really want to get surgical with it, on what's expected of each and every team member. Very, very important, as mentioned earlier, very clear expectations.
So once you determine what those expectations are, how do you communicate that to the employees?
I think of it as a business relationship. My employee-employer relationship is a business transaction, as well as a team transaction, so we're gonna go get this together. And it has to be spelled out in writing. And the way that would look, Tanya, is here's what I expect, here's how we're gonna answer the phone, here's how we're gonna dress, here's how we're gonna do color services, here's how we're gonna do shampoos, and here's how much retail we're gonna sell, and so forth. And it'll be a full list in which I will say, are we in agreement? Do you agree with these particular items? And you'll either say yes or no. Most of the time they'll say yes, and then we'll say, okay, please sign here so that we know that we're really, really clear on what I expect and what you expect.
Building that level of trust between the two of you,
It's
right?
very clear.
Very
so
clear.
That's the writing part, and then the verbal part is simply speaking to my team members on a regular basis. Review on a regular basis or close your business. There's no negotiation there. If anytime you want to push somebody off, don't review them and don't talk to them, and you will run them right off. And most salon owners are so afraid of sitting down and having a one-on-one review with the team member because of what they might say. Well, this one's not selling that much retail, or this one keeps coming in late. Oh my God, if I have a review, they're all going to get mad and quit. Ah! And what happens is they're going to quit anyway. And so it's very, very important. So we suggest every 3 months, full formal review. Also, periodic 30-second reviews. Hey, come over, let's go chat for just a real quick second. That was really, really good what you just did there. And I want you to think about trying it this way a little bit too. I think it'll schedule even more appointments. Boom, 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 on a regular basis. And with confidence. You know, could you think you could have done that? What would you do different? No. Candor. This is what I saw, I like that, and I want you to add this on it. I want you to think of it as I got a really great sandwich, let's put some more mayonnaise on it.
Sounds like you're keeping them a little bit motivated at the same time as well.
Of course. I mean, all champions want someone to help them be better champions. Always.
I like that saying.
The best quarterbacks in the world have the best coaches. The best basketball players have the best coaches, and so on and so forth.
So a huge part is not only communicating, but educating the staff as well. So let's talk a little bit about the philosophy behind Cool Beauty Consulting.
Cool Beauty Consulting is a full product distribution and consulting concern. And what we do with that is salons that are part of our Cool Beauty family get access to us on a regular basis. So we can sit down and work with them on all forms of business, technical, artistic, training, and so forth. And because we have 2 really great salons, it allows us the opportunity to literally expose our marketplace to the various practices that will lead to a really profitable salon. Whether it's a training program, training protocols, front desk sequencing, dialogue and delivery. And dialogue and delivery is so important. And I find that that's one of the most important things when I'm hiring new folks for Nova Salon, as well as working with our other salon accounts, is the subtle nuances of how long to pause between words. You see, at the end of the day, all of us are responsible, and the only responsible party, for whether or not someone hears us. So if I really focus on my delivery, then my clients will buy more highlights and they'll have more prettier hair. They'll have more take-home hair care with them too. All my salons will be more profitable and they'll be able to execute at a higher level by simply understanding how the spoken word is used effectively. And that's part of what the education is about. The last thing most stylists need is another haircut class. What they really need is how to visualize their future and how to deliver the right words so that they can get close to that future.
Wonderful. So I hope that you guys have learned a lot with this particular coffee talk as we communicated a little bit about education and running a successful team. Make sure to stay tuned for our third part where we talk about client retention. Please make sure to go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment below to let us know if you have enjoyed this coffee talk. And make sure to go ahead and turn on your notifications so you guys can know when the next video is coming out.
Next video, we got another one.
We got another one, guys. See you guys soon. Bye.